This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there guys, welcome to another vlog. It's been a while, there's not been many games coming out, but now's the time. October, November, we always get a big chunk of games before Christmas, and one of the first ones I picked up here was Shadow of Mordor, which I had on pre-order for ages. I was really looking forward to it. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, and I was really hoping that this game was going to give us something really fun and not be a real disappointment, and it's done the complete opposite. Just about every reviewer and every other person that's played it has said how fantastic a time they've had, and it should be called Assassin's Creed Arkham City because it takes the best bits of Assassin's Creed and some really good chunks out of Batman Arkham City and Arkham Asylum for that matter, and it meshes them into this game, shoved it in the middle of Mordor, and you are playing as a ranger called Tyrion, and you are locked in this story with this wraith elf character who you don't really know who he is, but you're bonded and tied together after death, and the whole thing is it just oozes fun. The Wraith character brings with him a lot of powers and abilities that obviously Tyrion didn't have just as a ranger, but he is still a kick-ass ranger, and meshing all that together you end up with a fighting system that is effectively the Batman fighting system but with a sword. And it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, it sounds simple, and it is, and it isn't trying to be anything that it's not. It gives you two massive areas in the middle of Mordor to run around in. It's taken so many clear things from Assassin's Creed. You've got towers to unlock that then let you see all of the things in each of the segments of the map area that you've got. You go around doing mini missions in order to unlock different things, to unlock different powers. You've got the sword, the bow and the dagger. And cleverly, the dagger actually is more than just a straightforward dagger. It kind of ties itself to the story quite nicely. I was really pleased. I won't say what it was actually, but it's simple. But I just thought it was a nice touch because they would just give you a dagger, but the dagger actually means something in this story, which was quite nice. And with all of those weapons, you can unlock rune slots on them. There's 4 on each. And as you go around this map, you fight specific orcs and uruks and all sorts of Sauron baddies. And you use them to uber up yourself for the big fights that come throughout the game. They've put a fantastic orc system in it where you kill one orc and another orc comes along and takes its place, or if an orc kills you, it then gets promoted and becomes more than it was before, and this system continuously changes, so you never have the same, technically speaking, you never have the same game twice. They're very, very similar. I mean, but there's a huge amount of different types of orc in this, and the visuals on them on the PS4 are absolutely fantastic. I assume that the Xbox One will be the same. Don't know what it looks like on old gen, but it looks absolutely fantastic. The map areas look amazing. You can also you unlock the tiers of the weapon system. You've got 2 sides to it. One's the Wraith side, one's the Ranger side, and there's three or four tiers. You unlock a tier by building up power points by taking on the captains of the orcs. So it gives you that reason to go around the map, and you have to gain intel from the other ones, or specific other orcs, in order to find where they are on the map, to go and fight them, to find them and kill them. They then give you runes as well as giving you the power points, and so on and so forth. And there's also little side quests that give you something called Mirian, which is I think it's an old elven currency or something, but it's like a wraith currency that lets you build up these sort of wraithy type powers you've got from schmelting together with this wraith guy, this elf wraith character. So as the story progresses, you find out why you're tied together, why you haven't been allowed to cross over and just die like a normal person, and it is just amazing fun. I mean, I could run around the map for hours and hours and hours and just fight, because you can end up in a fight with 30 or 40 of orcs just on your own, and you're leaping over them and you're firing them, you're using finishing moves, and it is that mad. It is just ridiculous, and it sounds like it should be impossible, but it's not. It's just an uberly good fun. You never feel like, I mean, I'm pretty uber in this game, but you never feel like you're going to always win the fight. It always tests you, it always throws things in. and the captains can just join in with fights whenever they like. I was in a battle where I had 6 captains on me at one point. Oh, it might have been 5, but there were 5 or 6 captains, and I was already trying to destroy a war chief, who's the very top end of all of this hierarchy of orc. So it gets really, you know, really tough. I mean, each of these things has different weaknesses. You've got to fight them in different ways, and if you've got 5 or 6 of those in a battle, you know, you have to really think about what you're doing. So it's a fantastic game. I cannot implore you to go and play this game more. Absolutely fantastic. I hope the footage I've given you has given you a bit more of an idea. I'll throw up another video around the same time. Actually, I won't talk over the second one. I'll just let you see a bit more footage on the channel. And it was a section where we take on a massive Grog creature in a cave, which I thought was really cool to show off. So it's just another segment of the game from a different area to let you see a bit more of what goes on in the game. But it's fantastic fun, and probably the most fun I've had on Next Gen to this point. So absolutely, go give it a go, and you won't be disappointed whatsoever. I'll probably do another one of these on Alien Isolation, which I've started a little bit of. My initial thoughts are that it's an absolutely brilliant game. Don't know what the hell IGN are on about, giving it a 5.9 or something. They're off the trees, that lot, off the trees. But I've done about 4 hours of it. Absolutely fantastic. I'll do a video on Alien Isolation, and I've also got Styx Master of Shadows, which I've downloaded ready to play the other day, so I'll be doing one on that as well, and a lot more to come now that the big gap of games is over. You lot take it easy, and I will do another one of these soon. Bye.
Your death is the price for those you enslaved.